What's up, everyone out there in YouTube land? This is Perry Lovewhistle, and it's time to play more Project 1999. Well, it looks like for now, at least, I'm going to be soloing in the Gorge, which isn't too bad. I managed to take down a Minotaur who had an axe pretty easily, but I'm not going to do another montage of fighting Minotaurs. I'll check back in once something interesting is happening. Alright, let me see if I can... Ah, dang it. Stupid Muddites are everywhere. Okay. This should be the kill that gets me level 20. Well, never mind. The next kill, definitely. Alright, last kill to 20, take 2. And... there it is. And the great thing about level 20 is I now get to have a second name. So, you use a little command called /surname, put in the surname that you want, and there we go. Zayner Blozer. Feel like a grown-up now. Well, over the course of my time here, I also managed to pick up 3 honeycombs, which apparently if you turn into Kizzy Mintop with 30 gold, you get Honey Jump, which is useful for a couple of different quests. So I'm going to bank that and save it for later. Well, I came into Kithakor to get my level 20 skills, and a really kind high-level mage had just killed an undead creature that had this tainted steel bastard sword on it. And he was just going to let it rot if I didn't loot it. So I now have a 2042 two-hand slasher with a +6 to strength, which unfortunately I don't have any two-hand slashing skill, so I'm gonna have to train that up a little bit, and that's probably gonna be my major damage dealer until like level 40, which I may never reach. So I guess it's time to put the swords and whips back in the bank. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna put 20 points right off the bat. I cannot just sit around and wait. Apparently you can put more than just 20 points on weapon skills, but that'll be enough to get me started. Definitely need double attack. Alright, time to test this sword out. Well, so far it seems like the incredibly low level two-hand slashing skill is not doing great things for me. Well, I actually hit for full damage a couple of times. All in all, I'd say it's actually more effective, even though my two-hand slashing skill is so low. Hopefully it'll be even better once my skill is closer to the cap for the current level. Well, it seems like right now the Karanas are the place for me to be. Specifically East Karana. There's a lot of blues. Nothing is really super dangerous to me right now. So I think I'm going to get a bind at the Gypsy Camp in North Karana and spend at least one level in East Karana. Plus, I've got to forage something here for a weight reduction bag quest that I'm going to be doing later. So I just went into North Karana and I found myself that tiny skeletons had spawned. I thought that you had to start the quest with Watchman Dexlin before they would spawn, but I guess I was wrong. So I'm going to see if I can kill some of these skeletons before day breaks and get myself some different magic boots. I suppose if all I'm going to be doing is killing hundreds of mobs in East Karana, might as well have a quick time-lapse montage. Well, after soloing for a couple of hours, I got invited to a group in Highhold, which is nice because there's a lot of good experience up there. But I've got to go up the gorge. So here's a montage of me going up the gorge. That was quite a run. And I am now above average at one-hand slashing. Also, I think at level 20 my experience is a little bit slower in a group here, but it's safer, and it's actually a little bit more exciting. This is a really well-balanced group. We've got an actual tank, a healer, 2 enchanters. Well, apparently, the orc side has better experience, so we'll see. All right, got to 21. I'm also pretty sure that someone is stealing our orcs. All right, guys, that's about it for this episode. I got to level 21, got a sweet 2-hand slashing sword, picked up some other cool stuff for quests later. I've gotten a lot of constructive comments on the last couple of videos. Make sure to keep leaving those comments. I got one comment suggesting that I head west and do the Kanos badge quests, which I think is a really great idea. It's going to continue my westward quest anyway, so I'm definitely going to plan on doing that in the next episode or 2. So stay tuned, and as always, if you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Bye.